Okay. Good, good, good.
Hello and welcome to Logan Field here on the Tonawanda Nation. It is time for some junior lacrosse as it is game number 2 of the best of 5 series between the Tonawanda Junior Braves and the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Butts. So happy to be joining you all here tonight for what should be an exciting game. The Tomahawks took game number 1 a few nights ago by an 11-9 score, so they lead this series 1-0. Tonawanda looking to tie things up here tonight. Let's see if they can do so. Kelvin Jonathan gets it down low for Braley Abrams. A quick first shot here from the Junior Braves coming from their captain, Braley Abrams. But the starting netminder for Tuscarora makes the early save as the Junior Tomahawks will turn it over. Kelvin Jonathan lowers his shoulder to get through one man and brings the ball forward here as he heads into the corner. Smith finds Kyler on the near side. Kyler with some room takes the shot, blocked in front. Could be a chance now for Thomas on a break. Here comes Thomas with two Braves watching him, forced to head towards the boards and pass the ball off. Now into the middle. Taylor looking for a shot, stopped by Pregel. Ball into the corner. Who's going to come away with this, Lucy? It's the Tomahawks. Taylor stopped by Pregel. An open look down low for Brandon Taylor. Stopped there by Jackson Bob Pregel as he makes his first big saves of this game. Ryan Vall with the ball up top for Tuscarora onto the far side. Stepping in, firing there is Matt Jones, but Jackson Bob Pregel makes the save. Now he'll look for an outlet pass. Pregel has a man going over the middle in Braley Abrams. Abrams has got a man going forward there, but he can't connect on the pass. Picked up in the corner by the Junior Braves. Shot on there, just saved there by Braxton Jones, who's getting the start tonight for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Have seen a lot of Tanyan Davis throughout the season for Tuscarora, but tonight Braxton Jones gets the nod from their head coach, Randy Chrysler, as the Tomahawks look to take a 2-0 series lead. Shot on there, and they score! First goal of the game comes for Cam Hill Jr. as he tucks that one past Jackson Bob Pregel, and it's a 1-0 Tomahawk lead. Ball is down here, face off. Being battled for between these two guys. Jake Bush fighting hard for it for Tuscarora, and he helps knock it over to his teammate Bryce Beto, who sends Gansworth forward. Gansworth looking into the middle for Noah, passes too high. In the corner now, Weisbrot looking to fight for it here for Tonawanda. Weisbrot matched up with Colton Noah. Weisbrot able to knock the ball over to Kelvin Jonathan, who picks up the clutch Lucy. Shot on there from Kyler, blocked in front. Loose ball picked up by the Junior Braves, but play is halted. And we'll be going back the other way. Bryson Jones finds Matt Jones on the far side. Now up top, Brandon Taylor stopped by Pregel. Good look there from Taylor trying to find the far side, but Jackson Bob Pregel says no. Taylor again looking low, stopped by Pregel. Fresh 30 here for Tuscarora as they'll pick up the Lucy. Gonna try a little hidden ball trick. Braves not fooled. Hallett in the middle, blocked in front. Kelvin Jonathan soaked that one. Loose ball. Bryson Jones fighting for it. Ends up with Hallett as Pregel makes the save. Sheehan going in for that Lucy, not going to get there. Got to have two hands on your stick. Matt Jones takes it instead. Extended possession here for Tuscarora. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Outside look, and they score. The extra possessions paying off for the Tomahawks as Ryan Vall blows that one past Pregel for the second Tomahawks goal of the game. Face-off is down here. Possession controlled by the Junior Braves as they win this draw. Looking to cut the deficit in half is Kelvin Jonathan. Jonathan on the far side. Shot is stopped by Jones. Hayes does a good job to stay out of the crease there as he picked up the loose ball right in front of his netminder. Hayes finds Hill Jr. Now Jake Gansworth goes down low with it. Man off the bench here is Jet Richardson. Richardson onto the far side for Gansworth. Has Hayes in the middle, trying to go to him, but loses it. Picks it back up. Onto the far side. Junior Tomahawks forced to just dump that one in as Colton Noah ran out of time, and possession will go to Tonawanda. Ball on the far side for the Junior Braves. Travis Fry. We've seen him with some big games already late in the season for Tonawanda. Let's see what he does here today as that shot stopped. Ace Abrams letting it go. Loose ball picked up by the Tomahawks. Dakota Ferguson with it. Ferguson plays his college lacrosse with Russell Sage. 4 goals, 3 assists, and 13 ground balls for Ferguson with Russell Sage as now here is Jones who scores! A bounce shot that beats Pregel for the third Tomahawks goal of the game. They lead it 3-0. Going back the other way, Kelvin Jonathan trying to lower his shoulder and go through someone, but will end up turning it over. Possession to the Junior Tomahawks. Cash Jacobs. Bounce it over for Bryson Jones. Jones has Hayes up top. Onto the near side now. Cash Jacobs into the corner. Forced up against the boards. Loses it for a moment. Hallett chases after it. Falls in the crease while doing so. So through the crease the call. Turnover against Tuscarora. Possession to the Junior Braves. Jake Smith being watched closely here by Cameron Villavada. Junior Braves having some trouble getting the ball over half, but they're able to do so now courtesy of Daniel Fields. Fry makes a move, goes to his right, now back towards his left, into the middle. Fry, low shot there, he scores! A low rip from Travis Fry gives Tonawanda their first goal of the game.
Tonawanda first goal, scorer number 7, Travis Fry. With the assist number 9, Daniel Fields. Fry from Fields.
Possession controlled here by the Junior Braves off the draw. Aiden Weisbrot sends it forward as Kelvin Jonathan looks to start the attack. Jonathan coming off his sophomore year at Onondaga Community College. Ball on the near side now. Abrams with the shot, stopped by Jones. Ferguson scoops up the Lucy through the crease and brings it forward now. Noah going to be watched by Jonathan. Noah flips it back for Ryan Vall. Vall returns it to Noah. Now Taylor with it up top. Taylor looking to create a lane. Taylor takes it to the net. Goes into the crease. Pringle made the save anyways. Andrew Warren bringing it up here for the Junior Braves. Forced into the corner. Leaves it for Braley Abrams. Now into the far side for Travis Fry. Fry shimmies and shakes. Gets some space. Takes the shot. Stopped by Jones. Jones now looks for an outlet. Has it in Bush, who gets his pass over to Cameron Villavada, who's now got to work on getting it up the floor. Pardon me, Evan Fryer. Here's Villavada, down low with the shot. He scores! Cameron Villavada. It's the fourth Tomahawk goal of the game. It's a 4-1 scoreline. Apologies, having some problems with the replays. Going to work on that and try and sort it out, but for right now, doesn't appear we'll have them.
Tuscarora goal, score number 10, Cameron Tonawanda, with the assist number 17, Jet Richardson, and number 3, Jake Bush.
What happened? Are you good? Gotcha.
Tuscarora penalty, 2-minute minor for illegal cross check.
Come on, Gija.
Claims he was framed.
Going to see the Junior Braves power play for the first time in this game as they score. Some good ball movement for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Leads to their second goal of the game, this one on the power play. Shots so far 11-9 in favor of Tuscarora, slightly outshooting the Junior Braves, but the scoreline still 2 goals in favor of the Junior Tomahawks.
Tonawanda second goal, score number 10, Calvin Jonathan. With the assist number 14, Anthony Abrams. And number 7, Travis Fry.
Ball on the far side now. Travis Fry looking for an opening. Has one, but just misses wide on the shot. Gets the ball back, but officials are going to say he reached into the crease to do so. So possession will go to Tuscarora.
Floater.
Thunder Hallett showing off the moves, trying to create some space. Gets pressed up against the boards. Misses the pass over for Vol, as he will have to retreat and chase after it. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Vol just going to dump it into the corner and make the Braves go the full 200 feet as the shot clock expires. Kelvin Jonathan has the ball in his stick. Now over to the near side for Travis Fry. Flips it back for Jonathan. Brayley Abrams. Someone's missing a mitt down there. Ball down low. Quick pass over, intercepted. Andrew Timon with the heads-up play. Now here come the Tomahawks in transition. They're going to have to slow things down after the ball popped out of the stick of Cash Jacobs. Cam Hill Jr. onto the near side now. Mike Hayes with it. Hayes thought about the shot, passes it off. Gansworth with the look. Deflects up and I guess stayed in play. Looked like it went out, but they're going to say ball now to Tonawanda. Travis Fry able to get the ball over halfway here as the Junior Braves look to go on the attack. Into the middle, Jonathan rings the post. Jonathan nearly had one as it looked like it might have caught a piece of the iron, maybe bounced back in. If we have it, I'll try and show you. Let's see. Shots now 13-12 in favor of the Junior Tomahawks after that latest rip. But the save made by Jackson Bob Pregel. As the score now a 4-2 lead for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Tonawanda looking to change that, and they do. Adam Kyler rips it, and it's a 4-3 lead now.
At least two of those were low fives.
Tonawanda goal scorer number 25, Adam Kyler, with the assist number 10, Kelvin Jonathan.
Face-off one here by the Junior Tomahawks. Brandon Taylor goes down low for Mike Hayes, who looks to start the attack. Hayes making some moves. Got his defender on skates there for a moment, but backs off and plays it over for Jake Gansworth. Now in the middle for Jones. Shot on is just wide. Possession snagged here by Adam Kyler, the latest goal scorer in this game for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Ball played to the near side. Brayley Abrams with a deflected shot that sits on the goal line. Oh my goodness. Couldn't get any unluckier if you tried, as Brayley Abrams, by about an inch and a half or so, misses out on a goal and tying up this ball game. He's going to have another chance here on this possession, though. Plays it for Kelvin Jonathan. Sets a great pick, and he scores. You know what, Brayley? You don't get the goal, but you get an almost assist there. Not going to show up in the score sheet, but what a great seal on the 14th shot of the game for Tonawanda. We have tied this game up at 4. Ball down here in the face-off is a battle between the two teams. Possession will be awarded to Tonawanda, who has got that momentum right back here. The Junior Braves down 1-0 in this series, but they have tied this game up at 4. Fry with it on the far side, going behind the back, looking down low, shot on, stopped by Jones. Lincoln Hill letting the shot go, nearly getting by Jones. Low rip there, goes wide. Second attempt wide as well. Travis Fry with the follow-up after the initial shot coming from Anthony Abrams. Kelvin Jonathan has Fry on the far side. Fry makes a move, but is quickly picked up by Fryer. Now they switch again. Picked up by Richardson this time. Goes for Kyler in the far corner. And he will lose possession as Tuscarora will bring it back up the floor. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first period of play. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Seems to follow us everywhere we go as the Junior Tomahawks on the attack now. Gansworth over to Taylor. Trying to find that far corner, can't do so here. Into the corner, Vol picks up the Lucy, but runs out of time here, takes the late shot anyways. No delay of game call coming his way. It'll just be possession for Tonawanda. Daniel Fields finds Jonathan, now Smith. Low shot there, goes wide. Loose ball, picked up, shot stopped by Jones. Biggest save of the game so far for Braxton Jones as he keeps this a 4-4 game. Junior Tomahawks have some numbers. Not anymore. Brayley Abrams breaks it up, but then turns it right over. Colton Noah picks off the pass. Taylor. Fryer. Bryson Jones. Over to Mike Hayes. Hayes looks into the middle. Taylor loses control there, and a penalty called. Brandon Taylor lost his footing there, but a penalty coming off ball as looks like Mike Hayes, as well as James Messer, will go and sit for 2 or less.
Illegal cross check, high stick.
Illegal cross-check and high stick the call as we look at the chat. Randy Chrysler III saying J-Bob Cheese. We'll see about that. Brittany Miller sending a wave. Hi, Brittany. And, of course, Utica Yeti in there. Brother Blue tuning in as well as the Junior Tomahawks go on the power play here for the first time in this one. Jake Gansworth. Or, excuse me, no power play. 4v4. My apologies here. Long pass forward, looking to find Brayley Abrams, but can't do so. Thankfully for Tonawanda, picked up by Ace Abrams. Kelvin Jonathan. Fry. Abrams into the middle. Shot on, they score! Brayley Abrams from Ace Abrams, and it's a 5-4 lead for Tonawanda. And here we go, might finally have a look for you, as there you see Brayley Abrams cuts through the middle, gets the pass, and buries it to the far post. An excellent piece of work from Brayley and Ace Abrams as Brizzle sprouts. Brayley Abrams gives Tonawanda the 1-goal lead. Kyler has the ball here after the Junior Braves won another face-off. Going a little hidden ball trick. Doesn't quite work out here, but the ball now on the far side. Daniel Fields. We've seen him work his magic all season long. So is this man Smith, right on cue. Jake Smith working his magic. All of a sudden, it's a 2-goal lead for Tonawanda. Jake Smith left all alone in the middle of the floor, and he buries it for the 6th Junior Braves goal of the game. And we're going to have a goaltender change now, as Tanyan Davis will enter the pipes for Tuscarora, as Davis, the typical starter for the Junior Tomahawks. I thought he played amazing in their win over Tonawanda a few nights ago on July 16th. He was a big reason why the Junior Tomahawks came away with that victory. He's now in the game here as the Junior Braves have some numbers. Davis might get tested right away, but Jonathan going to slow things down for right now. Ace Abrams with it as a man in the middle. Anthony quickly picked up and hit hard by Beto for Tuscarora. Now Noah on a break. Noah stopped by Pregel. Braley Abrams has the ball up top. Flips it over to Travis Fry. 4 seconds remain in the penalties to players from both teams. Now into the near side. Braley looking to get to the net. Forced behind it. And his pass picked off. Mike Hayes read him like a book. Here's Hayes looking to go on a run. Has Taylor to his right. Hayes keeps it. Stopped by Pregel. You can tell that Jackson Bob Pregel has watched the film after Mike Hayes' game-winning goal back on July the 2nd. He beat Pregel with a low rip to the far side. Hayes has tried a number of those shots in the last game, first game of the playoffs, and a few here. Hasn't gotten that same shot to go yet, as Pregel gets him here on that opportunity. Minute 17 remaining now in the first period of play. Tonawanda ahead 6-4, looking to extend the lead. Jonathan, follow-up stop by Davis. Oh my goodness, how'd Tanyan Davis keep that follow-up opportunity out? Fresh shot clock here. Outside look, goes wide, loose ball. Gonna go back over half. Who's gonna get it? Smith is first to it, fighting with Villavada. 2 Braves there, and only 1 Tomahawk, and it's gonna be Villavada after Smith boots it. Cameron Villavada picks it up with just under 40 to go. Villavada will set it down for Cam Hill Jr. Matt Jones. Ferguson. Brandon Taylor gets a pick. And they're going to call a moving pick on that one. Cam Hill Jr. not a fan of that call. And it'll give Tonawanda a chance here. Quick shot on. Stopped there by Davis. Styles Jonathan opting for the quick look. Didn't quite work out on that occasion, but I like the urgency there. 10 seconds left in the first period. Richardson into the corner. Noah up top. Bryson Jones swarm 2. Back for Noah. Got to get a look here. Just wide of the net as we have reached the end of the first period of play. And what a period it was for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. The shot totals after one, 21-16 in favor of Tonawanda. As Tuscarora started hot in this first period, Tonawanda followed it up, as we want to make sure we say thank you to that man you just saw on your screen, Tony. He always brings us our food, does a great job doing security here as well, keeping everybody safe and sound. Thank you to all those fine folks over in the concession stand as well, helping to make these games possible. But right now, most importantly, we got to make sure we say thank you to the down below parents and down below fans of the Tonawanda Junior B team, as we are very proud of everyone that stuck with the team and kept the team from folding at the beginning of the season. Very proud of all the fans that came to support the team as well. That message coming from Moose and LaRue Jonathan. They helped to make this stream possible today, so thank you very much to Moose and LaRue Jonathan. If you see them around town, be sure to say thank you, as without their support, this stream would not be possible. At the end of one, the score, a 6-4 lead for Tonawanda here on Blue Squatch Productions. Back now on Blue Squatch Productions, getting ready to start the second period of play. It is a 6-4 lead for the Tonawanda Junior Braves over the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Tuscarora started hot in the first period of play, but Tonawanda responded and came out with some energy after the Tusky lead. We're down 4-2 at one point in that period. Now lead 6-4 as we're going to have a penalty coming up off ball here as the Junior Braves will head back to the power play. Ball up top now with Fry. Fry takes the shot, misses wide, but here comes the penalty. And here, should get a look at it there as there's the high stick call. There's the high stick call on Thunder Hallett as Hallett strolled into the home penalty box. They had to tell him, got to go back the other way. Visitors penalty box this time for you as he will sit down for 2 or less as the Junior Braves start their power play. Good ball movement so far on the man advantage. Brayley Abrams now for Ace Abrams. Over the near side for Fry. Got a pick from Jonathan. Up top, AC scores! What a rip from Ace Abrams to give Tonawanda a 7-4 lead. Looking at the chat, Hillbros Lax cheering on Cam Hill Jr., Jeffrey Porter cheering on the Braves as it's been all Tonawanda for quite some time now. Tuscarora looking to change that, and they do. Right on cue, Cameron Villavada gets the 5th Tomahawk goal of the game as they only trail by 2. Second of the game for Villavada, the future St. Bonaventure Bonnie, as he played with Hamburg in his high school career. Villavada now 2 goals. The scoring for Tuscarora, 2 for Villavada, 1 for Jones, 1 for Ryan Vall, and 1 for Cam Hill Jr. Makes up their 5. Villavada always a threat for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. As Tonawanda now on the attack. Kyler looking to go to work. Moves it over to the near side. Fry, low shot there, wide of the net. Loose ball picked up. Evan Fryer able to get the pass off. 2-on-0 here for Tuscarora as play is halted due to a penalty behind the play. And wow, what a tough break that is for the Junior Tomahawks. As Travis Fry was mixing it up with Keegan Stevens. And the penalty from Stevens slows the play and now stops it. And it'll be 4-on-4. Taylor, low shot there, blocked in front. Soaked by Brayley Abrams. Taylor pressed hard into the boards there, and that'll draw a penalty. Comes away from it, though, gets the shot off, deflects out of play, and it'll be a slashing call coming up against Brayley Abrams, and that'll bring out the power play unit for Tuscarora. And here you'll see Brandon Taylor chase after the ball. Abrams just winds up and gives him a big ol' whack, leading to the slashing penalty. Taylor finds Hallett down low. Back for Taylor. Trying to get it for Matt Jones, but the ball pops out of his stick, and it'll be picked up by Kelvin Jonathan. Jonathan having a great game tonight for Tonawanda, doing good on both ends of the floor here in this one. Fakes a pass to Smith as he takes a few cross checks from Colton Noah. Still Kelvin with it as he just loses it right in front of Tanyan Davis. Kelvin Jonathan will have possession now as he plays it up for Jake Smith. Smith, watched by Noah, gets past him, into the middle. Low shot there, stopped by Davis. Noah gonna go on a run, gets a good pick. Noah takes the shot, stopped by Pregel. Pushed into the crease there by Cash Jacobs. A smart move to knock his former teammate Adam Kyler into the crease and force the turnover. Those are the little plays that don't show up in the box score, but they help teams win games, as this is now an extra possession here for the Junior Tomahawks on the power play. What did I just say? Those are the kinds of plays that help teams win games. It leads to a goal, 7-6. Great feed, cross floor there. Gansworth to Hallett, but how about the astute play made by Cash Jacobs to make sure he knocks his man into the crease to force the turnover, get the possession. Without that play, there is no sixth goal on the power play here for Tuscarora. Junior Tomahawks now starting to get back into their groove and try and get some momentum back in this game. At one point, we're up 4-2. Withstood a big Tonawanda run. Now they're trying to come back with a run of their own, as it'll be a back-in call now against the Junior Brave Styles Jonathan. Let's see if the Junior Tomahawks can cash in on this extra possession now. Bryson Jones up top. Hayes. Pass it down low, trying to find Vol. Pass was too low for him. Jonathan picks it up. Kelvin Jonathan is everywhere in this one. Onto the near side now. Looking for a shot there was Lincoln Hill, but it deflects up off Davis and out into the corner. Fryer. Gonna slow things down now and wait for some reinforcements. He finds one here in Matt Jones. Hayes into the middle. Quickly picked up. Onto the far side. Back near side. Jones with a shot is turned away by Pregel. Jones driving in, takes the shot, he scores! Matt Jones drew the penalty, but it doesn't matter as this game is all tied at 7. Second goal of the game for Matt Jones, and what a nice play it was. Just drives through into the middle of the crease, gets past one man, had Pregel down and out, and beats him into the top right corner. We'll give you another look at it as Jones just got a step on his man, and there you can see tucks it right into the top right corner. Possession now off the draw will go to Tuscarora, as the Junior Tomahawks now looking to get the lead back. Thunder Hallett in the middle. Jones looking for 2 in a row. This one stopped by Pregel. Into the corner. Possession taken away by the Junior Tomahawks and immediately given right back. Jonathan outlets it forward. His man Ace Abrams gets hit hard by a Junior Tomahawk in Cash Jacobs, leading to the turnover. Just under 15 minutes remaining in the second period of play, and we are all tied up at 7. At the end of one, it was a 6-4 lead for Tonawanda. So Tuscarora Outscoring them now 3-1 in the period as Vol trying to get a fourth here in this frame for the junior Tomahawks, but just kept out by Pregel in the middle. Taylor with a shot, stopped by Pregel. Rebound picked up and stopped as well. Hayes on the follow-up, nearly cashed it in, but it remains tied here at 7. Hayes for Vol. Vol takes the shot, stopped by Pregel, lost control of it, but one of his teammates there to pick it up as good awareness there from Jaron Moses to make sure Tonawanda got the ball. Back the other way goes Kyler. On the near side, Fry. Far side, Smith, stopped by Davis. Tanyan Davis has been excellent since entering this game for Tuscarora as he has steadied the ship back there for the junior Tomahawks as they look to go to work on offense. Game 1 was a bit of a goalie battle, 11-9 the final. Already 14 goals in this one, and we're not even halfway through this game yet. Looking like it's going to be a shootout. Taylor scores! Right on cue, Brandon Taylor gives Tuscarora an 8-7 lead. Great shot there from Brandon Taylor, the lefty, on his offside, goes to the far post and beats Jackson Bob Pregel to give the junior Tomahawks a 1-goal lead. Now a 4-1 Tuscarora run after the junior Braves went on a 4-goal run of their own. Tuscarora responds accordingly, been doing a good job lately on the draws as well, courtesy of their man Bush in the middle. Vol with the shot here, stepped into the crease, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways, but Pregel did make the save. Kyler will bring it up the far boards. Into the middle. Ace Abrams moves it onto the near side of the floor. Fry gets into the middle. Toe drags to his right. Switches. Takes a low rip there. Stopped by Davis. Loose ball out in front. Who's going to come away with it? It's Kyler. He flips it towards the boards, not knowing he got the reset, and that leads to a turnover as Dakota Ferguson takes it away. Jet Richardson finds Cash Jacobs. Richardson thought he was going to stay out for a moment, heads to the bench to get a change. Now Taylor with it up top. Brandon Taylor looking for a shot, takes it, but is stopped by Pregel. Now push will give possession back to Tuscarora, and you can really feel the junior Tomahawks have that momentum right now in this game as Matt Jones stopped by Pregel. Maybe that's the save to give the momentum, get the momentum back in the favor of the junior Braves as they do turn it over once more. Noah looking for a shot, stopped by Pregel. Gansworth trying to get the loose ball. Yard sale loses control. A possession right back to Tuscarora as they have the fresh 30. Cam Hill Jr. goes to the near side. Jones down low. Back up top for Hallett. Colton Noah. Good ball movement here from the Tomahawks. Hill gets to the net and scores. What a goal from Cam Hill Jr. All the momentum with the Tomahawks right now. They lead by 2. How about this piece of skill from Cam Hill Jr.? Recognizes the opening, great face dodge, and buries the shot. And if you're hearing some cheering in the background, that's because Thunder Hallett, a Tonawanda local playing for Tuscarora, gets hit with a penalty after the play. As Hallett hit with a misconduct after the play. As our officials talking it out with the benches over what they saw. as Hallett was hit with a 10-minute misconduct. Wow, that's a big penalty for Thunder Hallett. Since it was after the play, Tonawanda will start with the ball, no face-off necessary, as it will be 5-on-5, but Hallett has to sit there for 10 minutes and might be in there for about the rest of the period, depending on when he's able to be released. Fry working on Beto. Fry somehow stays out of the crease, stopped by Davis. My goodness, Tanyan Davis making some of his biggest saves of the season here tonight, as he has come up big since entering this game for Tuscarora, as they're back on the attack, looking to keep the momentum in their favor. 5-0 run now for the junior Tomahawks. 5-1 run, excuse me. Bryson Jones into the middle, stopped by Pregel. Weisbrot looking to use his wheels. Sends a pass forward that is picked off. Keegan Stevens, the former Lockport Lion, picks off that pass. Played 13 games in his collegiate career with Onondaga Community College. Making some big plays there and making some big plays here. Mike Hayes with the shot, kept out by Pregel. Long bomb here for the Junior Braves, looking to spring Braley Abrams. Pass doesn't connect, but Braley gets to it. In the corner, Braley Abrams has Kyler up top. Flipped back for him. Bounced over to the near side. Travis Fry has some room, bounces it just high over the net. Didn't look like it deflected up here, but the Junior Braves will catch a break. It's all right. I think those things, by and large, always even themselves out throughout the game. For every one that goes for you, one will probably go against you. Maybe that's it right there, evening it all back out, as Tuscarora will have the possession, as we are just under 10 minutes remaining in this second period of play. Tuscarora leads Tonawanda 9-7, looking to extend that lead here. Pass in the middle, dropped by Hill Jr. Taylor able to pick it up. Pressured by Weisbrot, gets the pass off. Hill Jr. scores! What a goal, Cam Hill Jr. to make it a 10-7 game. And right now might be time for the Junior Braves to call timeout, as all the momentum clearly in the favor of the Junior Tomahawks. And it might just be a timeout to just try and calm the team down, settle everybody down, and just go over the game plan. As we are getting a score update for those of you interested in the Can-Am senior action. 4-3 Newtown, the score midway through the second period of play, as the Golden Eagles look to try and upset the reigning Can-Am champion Allegheny Arrows in what would be a shocker in the eyes of some. They're trying to take a 2-0 stranglehold on that series, just like the Junior Tomahawks are trying to take a 2-0 stranglehold on this series. This is a best of 5 between these two rivals. No love lost between them, as a penalty coming up to Kelvin Jonathan. The last thing the Junior Braves need at this point, as the momentum definitely in the favor of Tuscarora. A penalty not going to help you, especially one of the best players in Kelvin Jonathan now off the floor for 2 minutes or less. Taylor. Gansworth with some room off the post. Beat everything but the iron on that shot, did Jake Gansworth, as he'll have another opportunity here. The Junior Tomahawks have a fresh 30. Matt Jones. Gansworth. Taylor. Him and Gansworth will play catch. Gansworth. Skip pass. Hayes. Taylor. Takes the shot. Good left pad save by Jackson Bob Pregel, as he keeps it a 3-goal game. Taylor now going to apply some pressure, looking to force the turnover, but good work there coming from Jaron Moses to avoid turning the ball over. Jaron Moses wearing 6 tonight. He wore 9 when Tonawanda was down in Allegheny as Fry drives to the net and scores. That's a big momentum goal for Travis Fry. Short-handed brings Tonawanda within 2. What an addition this guy has been, Travis Fry. His second of the game has been great for Tonawanda, as that was only the Junior Braves' 28th shot of the game, as Tuscarora outshooting them 36-28 in what has been a close battle all throughout. 10-8 the score.
Stepped on a stick. See it?
Possession here with the Junior Braves off the draw, as Adam Kyler will pick it up on the near side. Kyler being watched by his number 25 counterpart, Andrew Timon, as Braley Abrams, the captain of the Junior Braves, looks to go to work. Tonawanda shorthanded for another 27 seconds, so Braley just trying to drain some time on the clock for now. Abrams gets the shot off and got the reset. Jake Bush picks up the loose ball, though. Timon plays it forward. Doesn't get the return pass from Viavata, who will instead send it to Gansworth in the corner. Ball up top. Taylor, low shot there, deflects wide. Gets the loose ball. Up top, Matt Jones, shot on, stopped by Pregel. As whistles will be blown here, we will have a goalie water break with a tick under 7 minutes remaining here in the second period of play. With this break in the action, just want to make sure we say and spread this message from Moose and LaRue Jonathan, just saying for the down below parents and down below fans of the Tonawanda Junior B team, we are very proud of the few players that stuck with the team and kept the team from folding at the beginning of this season. And they're also very proud of the fans that have come to support them all throughout the year. That message coming from Moose and LaRue Jonathan. If you see them around town, be sure to say thank you and, of course, say hi and say thank you to them, as they helped to make this stream possible tonight, as without their support, it would not be. So thank you very much to Moose and LaRue Jonathan for their support, as we are back underway here at Logan Field. Brandon Taylor having some trouble here with the Lucy on the far boards. Now he's going to battle with Kelvin Jonathan for it as he gets hit hard into the boards. Taylor shoved into the crease. Smart play there to force the turnover as Tonawanda has the ball back. Junior Braves take the shot there, stopped by Davis. Kieran Regan letting the shot go. Vol takes the pass. We'll slow things down and wait for some fellow forwards to get out on the floor with him. Jacobs over to Noah, shot deflects. Gets his own rebound, though, off the boards. Onto the near side now. Vol with a shot, kick save from Pregel. What a stop there from Jackson Bob Pregel as he kicks out the left leg to keep this a 2-goal deficit for Tonawanda. Kelvin Jonathan looking to spark his Junior Braves. Onto the far side, Smith, return pass over for Fry, takes the shot, stopped by Davis. Loose ball, snagged out of midair by Jonathan. Up top, Daniel Fields, moved over. Jonathan loses his footing, trying to get the pass off. Able to, but it is taken away. Here comes Jacobs, back the other way, on a break. Jacobs, stopped by Pregel. What a nice save by Jackson Bob Pregel, his 2 biggest right in a row, as he once again keeps the score 10-8 in favor of Tuscarora. Let's see if the Junior Braves can get one back for him. Shot right off the left foot of Davis. Ace Abrams gets the Lucy. Fresh 30 here for Tonawanda. Abrams. Kelvin Jonathan. Jonathan flips it for Fry. Fry looking to go low to high there. Goes clean out of play. Possession awarded to the Tomahawks. Keegan Stevens sends it forward, but his pass is picked off. Ace Abrams took it away as we now have a penalty coming up. Stevens getting a little too high up on Ace Abrams as Tonawanda will head to the power play. Kyler with a shot stopped by Davis. As Keegan Stevens, very unhappy with the call, can hear his head coach Randy Chrysler shouting from the bench, Keegan, just go. As he says, it's better to just take the 1-2 minute penalty than to get hit with another one, as well as we have another update coming from down at the Allegheny Community Center. The Arrows fighting back. They lead 6-4 in that one as they're trying to tie up their series 1-1. So are these junior Braves. They trail by 2 here with just over 4 minutes remaining in the second. Tonawanda looking to tie up the series at 1 game apiece. Fry's past the flex, picks it back up. Fry, face dodge, trying to get to the front, gets the shot off, but Tanyan Davis hugs that post and keeps the ball out. Richardson calmly brings the ball over the center line. Sends it over to Cam Hill Jr. He's had a very nice game. Has Hill Jr. a hat trick for Cam Hill Jr. in this one. Ball into the low corner now. Fighting for it. Who's going to come away with this one? It's Jake Gansworth, the Tuscarora captain. Gansworth looking to kill some time. Into the corner. Kills as much as he could as the shot clock expires, as Tonawanda will go back the other way. Braley Abrams waving Ace Abrams forward as he passes it over to Fry. Skip pass into the corner for Kyler. Back up top, Braley Abrams. Jonathan. Skip pass for Braley. Shot on, stopped by Davis. Pass over. Ace Abrams, he scores! Ace Abrams buries it, and Tonawanda on the power play comes within 1. As there you'll get another look at the good feed from Kelvin Jonathan to Ace Abrams as he stuffs that one past Tanyan Davis for the 9th Junior Braves goal of the game. Ball is down here as we're having a battle at the dot. Jake Bush wins it to himself. Now Villavada has a chance. Did he get it in? No, Pregel kept it out. What a nice save from Jackson Bob Pregel as he stops Cameron Villavada on the fast break opportunity right off the draw. Now Braley Abrams looking to tie this game up. Kelvin Jonathan. Passes down low, shot, they score! Braley Abrams ties this ball game up at 10 here on Blue Squatch Productions. What a shot there from Braley Abrams as he tucks it into the top right corner for the 10th Junior Braves goal of the game, with 2:17 remaining here in the second period of play. Got 89 of you out there watching. Thank you so very much for making us a part of your Friday evening here, as you have been treated to a good one so far as we are nearing the end of 2 periods of play. It is all tied up at 10. Here is now Tuscarora looking to get their lead back. Went on a big run here earlier in the period, but Tonawanda responds with one of their own as Cam Hill Jr. rings it off the post as he nearly picked up his 4th goal of the game. He's got a hot stick tonight, does Cam Hill Jr. He'll set a pick now for Taylor. Taylor keeps it, gets to the net, stopped by Pragle. Crease violation anyways, as Tonawanda now looks to break forward. Weisbrot, we know he's got some speed. Gets it over to the near side. Shot on, stopped by Davis. Fry put it right into the gut of Tanyan Davis, who's able to keep that one out and keep this game tied up at 10. Evan Fryer into the middle. Jet Richardson will flip it over from Mike Hayes. Hayes spins again, takes the shot and scores. What patience coming from Mike Hayes as he waits and beats Pragle for the 11th Tuscarora goal of the game. There you see Hayes initially spun to his left, spins back the other way, patient while walking the crease, as he just waited out Jackson Bob Pragle on that occasion and beats him for the 11th junior Tomahawk goal of the game. Face-off is down here. Bush sends it into the corner. Braley Abrams going to chase after it for Tonawanda, along with Beto for Tuscarora. And it is Bryce Beto who knocks it forward. Doesn't have firm possession just yet. Now he does with that beautiful-looking woody stick, as he'll send it forward to Ryan Vall. Just over 30 remaining now in the second period. Jones into the middle. Bryson Jones, what a save. Second attempt off the post. Oh my goodness. Nearly a goal there for Tuscarora in 2 different instances. First one, Jackson Bob Pragle. Second one, the post, as his best friend comes up clutch. There you see the initial shot and save. The second attempt that came from Ryan Vall that hit the junction of the post. We'll give you one more look at it here as Tuscarora does call timeout. Bryson Jones with that initial shot. Right leg save from Pragle, then the follow-up from Ryan Vall right off the junction. As with 15.5 seconds remaining here in the second period of play, Tuscarora has a 1-goal lead, and they have the ball, looking for the last shot here of the period. Holden in the chat. Scobrail as he's cheering on Braley Abrams. As Tuscarora does have the empty net, they will take the last shot of this period. Tanyan Davis at the bench. Question is, who's going to be the one to take it? Ryan Vall goes over to Brandon Taylor. Takes the shot, blocked in front. Loose ball. Who's going to come away with it? It's Pragle. Can he get the shot off? He does, and it'll be a penalty coming up against Taylor for colliding with Pragle as he released the ball. Taylor saying it shouldn't be, but will be an interference call, as we'll give you a look at it here. Pragle trying to do a Matt Vince and score a goal. Taylor jumps up and whacks him right on the hands and stick, and can't do that. So that will be a penalty coming up against Tuscarora as when we start the third period of play. The shots after 2, 44-38 in favor of Tuscarora, as the junior Tomahawks lead in that margin. They lead on the scoreboard as well. 11-10, Tuscarora ahead of Tonawanda, as we will give all of you fine folks at home a look at the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League playoff bracket as it stands currently. On the left side of the bracket, you see the Seneca War Chiefs hold a 1-0 series lead over the Allegheny Junior Arrows, as they look to try and take down Allegheny in their semifinal series. On the other side of the bracket, the matchup you're watching here, Tuscarora with their win a few nights ago, holds a 1-0 series lead over the Tonawanda Junior Braves. And if things stand the way they are currently, Tuscarora will go up 2-0 in that series, but we still have a lot of lacrosse left to play here at Logan Field. The score at the end of 2, 11-10 in favor of Tuscarora here on Blue Squatch Productions. Back now on Blue Squatch Productions. Apologies for the scoreboard. I'll try and give updates as best I can, but doesn't look like it's going to be very legible here for the remainder of this game. As it is nighttime here at Logan Field, definitely affects the color on the camera and whatnot, but we'll do our best. As Tuscarora will just dump that one into the corner as they try and kill off the penalty taken by Brandon Taylor right at the end of the second period of play for interfering with Jackson Bob Pragel's pass. As he was, or pass, I should say shot. He was trying to go for the empty net. Might have ran out of time anyways, but penalty was committed. Davis somehow keeps that one out. Beto along the far boards, able to get away from one, picked up quickly by Regan. Cross check to the ground. Tuscarora bench wants a penalty. They're not going to get one. Villavada going behind the net. Triple teamed against the boards, and Cameron Villavada, I think, is just going to eat this one, let the clock drain down to 0, which he will. And in the process, Tonawanda took a penalty. As I don't know if you all could hear our official, but he shouts out to the bench, Andrew Warren, 3 times on the hip. He said, I told him, can't do it 3 times. He did, and the penalty called. That's a bad time for a penalty for Andrew Warren and the Braves. 1 second left on the shot clock. They would have had the ball back, but that extra shot makes it 4-on-4 for the next 25 seconds, and then it'll be a Tuscarora power play. Tonawanda, what a shot from Hayes. Somehow kept out by Pragle. Oh, my goodness. Jackson Bob Pragle giving his post a little pat after that one. His best friend has come up big for him in this game. As for both sides, as now back to full strength are the junior Tomahawks, as Taylor will head right back to the penalty box. As both teams trading bad penalties here in the third period, Brandon Taylor will head right back where he came from and sit for 2 more minutes. Holding the call on Taylor as he just got up on his man, wrapped around, and an easy call for the official. As we're back to 4-on-4, these guys like the open floor, as we've seen Tonawanda capitalize on it a few times in this game. They've done a good job on 4v4 all season long as well. We'll be 4-on-4 for the next minute 7 seconds, and then after that it'll be a Tonawanda power play. As Fry matched up 1-on-1 on Beto. Pushed back now by Beto, takes a few slashes. Over to the near side, Ace Abrams with the shot, kept out by Tanyan Davis. Flipped forward, Jet Richardson. Plays it to the far side of the field. Taking his time there is Andrew Timon, the former Seneca War Chief, who goes down to Cameron Villavada. Lots of open room out there for these guys. Mike Hayes with it. He's no stranger to scoring big goals against Tonawanda. He's done it a few times this season, as Cam Hill Jr. will just ice that one. Jackson Bob Pragle says, thank you very much. We got the ball now as Tonawanda breaks up the floor. Fry. Chase after by Mike Hayes. Flips it one-handed over to Kelvin Jonathan. Jonathan trying to create some room. Posts up, takes the shot just wide of the net. Loose ball. Who's going to come away with it? Hayes headed towards it, pressed up against the boards. And they're going to call a push on Jonathan, giving possession to Tuscarora. Cash Jacobs working on the near side. Cross-floor pass is good here for Ryan Vall. Vall gets a pick from Jones. Looking for Jones off him, and he finds him now. Jones picked up. Over to the near side, Cam Hill Jr. Could hear the bench telling him to hold it. Decides against it. Just misses wide on the shot. Kelvin Jonathan now going to calmly bring the ball up for Tonawanda, as they won't have much left on the power play here as Taylor heads out. And we're back to 5-on-5 action here. Travis Fry over the near side. Ace Abrams looking for some room. Abrams, Kelvin Jonathan. Fry creates space, takes the shot off Davis and the post. Another one off the iron here at Logan Field as both these posts continue to get their work out. So does Tanyan Davis as he makes a nice save there. Could be a chance for Fryer on a break, but closed down quickly by Tonawanda's Jaron Moses. Moses wore number 9 for Tonawanda when they went down to Allegheny, and he had a big game, and I'm telling you, it's because they gave him the goal scorer's jersey. He's rocking number 6 here tonight, playing his Paul Dawson role as that shot goes off Pragle into the corner. Cam Hill Jr. fighting for the loose ball, knocks his man Adam Kyler to the ground, who does come away with it. Now Moses on the far side, gonna roll that one forward for Fields. Daniel Fields, double teamed. Richardson and Jacobs force him into the corner. Fields kicks it behind the net, picked up by a junior Brave. Stiles Jonathan with it. Stiles takes a long shot there, misses wide. Braley chasing after the rebound. And they're gonna say through the crease against Tuscarora, resulting in an extra possession here for Tonawanda. Let's see if the junior Braves can take advantage of it. Braley Abrams looking to go to work in his office. Passes it up top. Shot there goes wide of the net from Smith. Loose ball now. Scooped up. Villavada looking to go on a run. Villavada decides against pushing the pace here. We'll flip it over to Mike Hayes now. Matt Jones, the product of Lenore Rhine University. Jones walking in, stopped by Pragle. Here's a quick look at that last shot from Matt Jones, and a nice save made by Jackson Bob Pragle as he keeps it a 1-goal game. 11-10 the score. Here is Tuscarora ahead. Kyler's shot soaked by Bush in front. Davis picks it up. Jacobs, or excuse me, Beto, gonna leg this one up the floor. Beto has Colton Noah, Bryson Jones, Cam Hill Jr., now Brandon Taylor. Taylor looking for the 5-hole there, kept out by Pragle. This third period has got to be J-Bob time here for Tonawanda if the Junior Braves want to exit this game with a win. That's usually when he plays his best lacrosse, and they're going to need it from him once again here tonight. Jonathan going behind the net. Watch closely there. Jonathan flips it towards goal but misses wildly. Jake Smith chasing after the loose ball, not going to get it as he runs out of time. Shot clock violation. Tuscarora going quick. Down low, Villavada, stopped by Pragle. My goodness, Cameron Villavada can really push the pace. Nearly got the 12th goal of the game for Tuscarora as Jonathan, looking to tie it up for Tonawanda, just bounces it high over the net. Cash Jacobs hits Vol in the middle. Ryan Vol. The commit to Lees McCray. He now has Matt Jones with it. Back for Vol. They're going to switch. Vol into the middle. Down low. Hallett. Return pass for Vol. He misses wide on the shot. Into the corner now. Reset shot there from Matt Jones. Finds the target. Now can they get the loose ball? Adam Kyler has it. He's into safety as Tonawanda will go back the other way. Ace Abrams. Kelvin Jonathan. One of the top players on this Junior Braves team is Kelvin Jonathan. Got to see him play with the seniors a few times this season, as he has been just as impressive with the seniors as with the juniors, and now he's going to take a penalty. Delay of game call against Kelvin Jonathan, and those are just the penalties you can't take in close games, especially playoff games. Jonathan does here, and we'll get you a look at it so you can see just about as how long it was after the shot. And they're going to, well, unsportsmanlike conduct, delay of game penalty for the late shot there coming from Kelvin Jonathan, and that'll put Tuscarora on the power play. Junior Tomahawks looking to take the 2-goal lead. Taylor, skip pass down low, can't find Jones, off the boards. Who's got it? Matt Jones for Tuscarora. Matt Jones, Gansworth, down low, Hallett, what a save! Here's another look at that save from Jackson Bob Pregel. I don't know how he kept that one out. One of the best athletes you'll see on that floor. Keeps this a 1-goal game, as he is doing all he can back there for the Junior Braves tonight. Matt Jones. Now Jake Gansworth. Brandon Taylor. Gansworth. The captain. Stopped by Pregel. Loose ball. Scooped up. A pair of Tomahawks trying to get it back. Now a third joins in, and they do force a turnover. Bryson Jones, Thunder, Hallett, and Jake Gansworth combined to force the turnover and get the possession back for Tuscarora. Jake Gansworth looking to his right. Has Thunder Hallett. Now Matt Jones, skip pass for Hallett. Return. Jones stopped by Pregel. Bryson Jones into the corner. Able to get the Lucy. 24 seconds remain in the penalty, so one more chance here on this possession for Tuscarora. Hallett, outside look, stopped by Pregel. 10 seconds now remaining in the penalty. Tuscarora would be wise to let the penalty expire before taking the shot so they don't inadvertently spring a break. Now Jones will just take a reset shot there, misses wide, as he'll now look to try and get it back, but the Junior Braves will have it as their captain, Braley Abrams, picks it up. Braley Abrams off his freshman year at GCC. Now Kelvin Jonathan fresh out of the penalty box. Passes it over for Jake Smith. Smith takes a cross check from Fryer. Now into the near side. Abrams kept out by Davis. Tanyan Davis just keeps that one out of the back of the net. What a play by the top goaltender for this Tuscarora Junior Tomahawk squad. Now Jet Richardson gets a pick, trying to hit Vol. Vol gonna have to fight with Kyler for the Lucy, and he wins that battle. Vol sizing him up, gets a pick, takes the shot, can't beat Pregel to the 5-hole. Now Pregel looking for the long feed, decides to go short with it instead to Sheehan. Sheehan's long pass doesn't find Styles Jonathan. Now he's gonna have to chase after it in the corner. Villavada presses him up against the boards. Who's gonna come away with it? It's Styles Jonathan. Good work from him. Now Braley Abrams just misses high. And a back-in call now against Tuscarora as Jet Richardson back into the crease will give possession to Tonawanda. 7:45 remaining in this third period of play, as we have yet to have a goal in this third period. Score at the end of 2, 11-10 Tuscarora. That remains the score. Now Richardson looking to go on a run. Richardson, we know he can fly. Him and Villavada, 2-on-1. Villavada scores! The dynamic transition duo for Tuscarora comes up big and gives the Tomahawks a 2-goal lead. The goalies will get their water break, and we'll get another look at this beauty from Cameron Villavada off the pass from Jet Richardson. The hat trick for Cameron Villavada in this game. He is a true transition threat. Not at all hard to see why he is at St. Bonaventure, or will be. He is a top player indeed. Jet Richardson as well plays his collegiate lacrosse with Roberts Wesleyan. The former Rush Henrietta Royal Comet has been an excellent addition to this Tomahawks team and has been great with Roberts as well. As I've had the opportunity to talk to Jets folks a few times, such great people, such lovely people. They make the drive down all the time from Rochester, so dedicated. As the shots now 56-45 in favor of Tuscarora. Looking at the chat here, fantastic game, boys. I don't care who wins, keep balling, coming from Puma Path. And then Puma Path as well. Great Tendy is lit. Yeah, he is. Jackson Bob Pragle is his name, as he will learn. You got to learn to know that one, as he's going to be off doing some big things in the future, I'm sure. As so is his counterpart, Tanyan Davis. He has been excellent, not only in this game, but he has been excellent in this series. Great game number one. Comes in relief of Braxton Jones today and really settles the ship and helped out his team. As we have a penalty now coming up. We'll see if we caught it here, as it looks like Evan Fryer will be headed to the penalty box. No, apologies, we just missed it. But the penalty will go against Tuscarora's Evan Fryer, as it'll be a high sticking call on Fryer. 2 minutes for him, as Tuscarora leads 12-10 here with 6:43 remaining in the third period of play. One goal here in this third period, and it comes from the Tomahawks assistant captain Cameron Villavada. Tonawanda looking to change that right here. Ace Abrams with it down low. Brayley Abrams has it. Pass over to the side. Doesn't connect. Fry steps into the crease. Possession goes to Tuscarora. Brandon Taylor comes over the middle. Avoids the big hit there, as Jonas Ground was looking like a heat-seeking missile trying to take out Taylor, but good awareness from Brandon Taylor to avoid that contact. Now Matt Jones with it on the far side, has some space. Goes to Vol. Now Hayes up top. Low rip there from Hayes off the leg of Pragle. Gets the reset he was looking for, and the Tomahawks get the extra possession. That's a clutch loose ball there from Vol, but all for naught, as a push in the back from Jones gives the ball back to Tonawanda. Ace Abrams has had a very good game here tonight. I have him with a pair of goals in this one. Kyler loses control there. Villavada picks it up, and timeout called by Tuscarora with 46 seconds remaining in the penalty to Evan Fryer. 5:29 remaining in the game. We will step aside here for a moment, as once again 12-10 the score here on Blue Squatch Productions. Back now on Blue Squatch Productions. 5:29 remaining in the third period of play, as the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks hold a 12-10 lead over the Tonawanda Junior Braves. The Tomahawks wanting to take a 2-0 series lead here in this best-of-5 playoff battle between these rivals. The first ever time these two teams have met in the playoffs happening here this year, their first ever series, and this the first ever playoff meeting at Logan Field. As that one dumped into the corner. Tuscarora so far on the year has been perfect against Tonawanda. They have done a great job. They are 4-0. As they swept the regular season series, picked up the one postseason win as well. Now back to even strength are the Tomahawks. Tuscarora looking for win number 2 here at Logan Field this season, and for their 5th overall win over Tonawanda this year. Still 4:24 remaining, so the Junior Braves got some time to change that story. But right now, that is what it'll be here if Tuscarora can hang on. Cam Hill Jr., he's been excellent. Flips it to Bryson Jones. The former Onondaga Red Hawk finds Brandon Taylor, has plenty of room, puts it right into the back of a Brave. That's Jonas Ground who wore that one. And you got to commend the toughness from every single one of these guys out there. Everyone willing to step in front of those shots, as there's so much on the line in these games. Everyone willing to do that and take one for the team, as they always say. Beto does a good job to get away from Jake Smith. Beto showing off his speed on the far side of the floor. Gansworth goes down low. Colton Noah. Mike Hayes with it up top now. Hayes. Back to Noah. Gansworth. Skip pass. Doesn't find anyone. Miscommunication there. Hayes going to chase after it, but he's not going to get to it. Moses there first. Long pass. Regan takes the shot, blocked in front. Regan, just over 3 to go. Trying to help get possession. Regan has it now. Plays it over to the far side. Kelvin Jonathan. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Man off the bench here is Smith. Shot there. Just kept out by Davis. Styles Jonathan picks up the Lucy. Sends it up top. Kelvin over to the far side. Just wide of the net there from Fry. Loose ball. Who wants it? Styles Jonathan does. Shot wide right. Lucy picked up. Travis Fry. 10 seconds on the shot clock. We know Fry can bury him. Fry shimmies, shakes, rips wide of the net. Jonathan sends it into the corner as Tonawanda runs out of time. It's a shot clock violation with 2:15 remaining in the third period of play. Started out as a sunny, warm day here at Logan Field. It is cooled down to a chill here as we are approaching almost 10 o'clock here at Logan Field. Cam Hill Jr. buries it. And Cam Hill Jr. might have just said good night as he gives Tuscarora a 3-goal lead. What a game here from Cam Hill Jr. I have that as his 4th of the night, as Brandon Taylor finds him in the middle, goes through undetected, and beats Pregel for the 13th Junior Tomahawk goal of the game. What a night it has been for Cam Hill Jr. and as well Cameron Villavada. I have 7 of the 13 Junior Tomahawk goals between those two men. Over half between the transition threat of Cameron Villavada and the outstanding forward that is Cam Hill Jr. Bryce Beto having some trouble hanging on to that one. Kyler picks it up. Kyler sends it over to the far side of the floor. Ace Abrams looking for an open shot. Doesn't have it here, so passes it off. Fry takes it, bounces it just wide of the net. Fry matched up on Hayes. Good matchup for Fry. Brayley Abrams just wide of the net. Hayes with it now. Watch out for him in transition. Hayes thought about pushing, but here's the yellow call from the bench and knows to slow things down. No need for the Tomahawks to take an early shot. Use the full 30 as we're now under a minute remaining here in regulation. 10 on the shot clock. And now we're going to have an off-ball penalty coming up as Aiden Weisbrot and Thunder Hallett will each head to the penalty box. Possession will go to Tonawanda with 53.8 seconds left, but the Junior Braves trail by 3. If they want to get back into this one, they're going to need a goal right here, right now on this possession. Question is, who takes the shot? Kelvin Jonathan's had a good game. So's Brayley Abrams. Travis Fry's always a threat, but you can never. And it is now 6-on-4 here for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. The net is empty. Under a minute to go. Down by 3. Shot there. Ace stopped by Davis. He wants a goal. Tan Davis sends it the length of the floor. Just wide of the net. Oh, man, that would have been something, wouldn't it? Pragle runs out for a moment and immediately heads back. Under 30 to go now. 27 seconds left. Net is empty. Tuscarora looking for a third period shutout of Tonawanda. Jonathan stopped. Second attempt, they score. .5 seconds left in this third period of play, keeping the Tomahawks from the third period shutout. I knew I shouldn't have said it. It would have happened right after, of course. The announcer's jinx always bites me as that one rolled in low by Anthony Abrams. As some time added back on, 17.5 seconds in particular. 13-11 now the score. Tuscarora still up by 2, but Tonawanda has some life. Let's see what happens here. Styles Jonathan wins the draw, pops the ball up to himself, and wisely calls timeout. With 14.7 seconds to go, the shot's 58-51 in favor of Tuscarora as they hold a 2-goal lead. As we take a look back to the chat, Puma Path, gray team setting more picks on the wing. Dark team's offense got some big kids, yeah. Gray team's got to want it. Oh, believe me, both these teams want it bad. It's just about getting the results as getting the right shot. That is true. You want to get the right shot. Tonawanda found it. Let's see if they can get the right shot here. Going to be difficult no matter what. The defense for Tuscarora always stout, and we all know about how well Tan Davis has done here tonight. He has come in and done an excellent job for the Junior Tomahawks, coming in relief of Braxton Jones back in the first period. Brayley Abrams goes down low. Shot on, they score! Lincoln Hill gets the shot off in the nick of time and beats Davis. Tonawanda's not done yet. And there you see Brayley Abrams knew right where he was going. Hill fights through the contact from Richardson, drew the penalty, and scores. 8.2 remaining. Here, Tonawanda down by 1. Can they pull off the comeback? Let's see. Face off. Bush just trying to tie him up. No timeout for Tonawanda. Ball picked up now by Timon as the clock hits 0. The goal won't count. Tonawanda just runs out of time. The Tomahawks hang on for a 13-12 win as they take a 2-0 series lead over the Tonawanda Junior Braves, as Tuscarora will look to go for the sweep on Sunday, July 20th, 3 p.m. game down at Cornerstone Arena. Be sure to check that one out, as we'll give all of you fine folks at home a visual look at the schedule. That is the next game, Sunday, July 20th, 3 p.m. in Lockport, New York at Cornerstone Arena. If Tonawanda were to win and we need a game 4, it'll be right back here at Logan Field on July 23rd, 8 p.m. contest. And then if the Braves take the next 2 and we need a 5th game, that'll be Saturday, July 26th at 3 p.m. over at Cornerstone Arena in Lockport. Taking one more look at the chat. Heat Up Cam Jr. says Hillbros Lax. Grandmaster Franklin in the chat as well. Appreciate the love coming from you. Puma Pat GG. GG indeed. That was an excellent game between these two rivals. As, pardon me, a fly found my mouth as an 8-6 lead for Allegheny. Down there, the final 13-12 in favor of Tuscarora, as we will now look at the updated First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League playoff bracket, as the Junior Tomahawks now hold a 2-0 series lead over the Tonawanda Junior Braves, as Tuscarora will look to go for the sweep on Sunday. Tonawanda needing to rattle off 3 straight wins if they want to come back and sweep their big rivals. Of course, on the other side of the bracket, the War Chiefs still hold a 1-0 series lead against Allegheny. They didn't play tonight. I believe in a few nights they will have game number 2 for them in that series as well. But for us here at Logan Field, that will be all. The final score in this one, the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks 13, the Tonawanda Junior Braves 12. For my cameraman, Jason Pragle, I have been Trevor Butts saying so long and thank you so very much for watching.